We're just going to keep this going, change of pace. We're going to bring the person who just sighed very loudly. We're going to bring a lady up here, Allison McArthur.
Now to bring this to a grinding halt. Even more than the tattoo gun in the background. So I've given up this. I'm fucking done. Seriously. So I've decided that all I need is a t-shirt that tells people I'm cool and some sort of accessory that makes me seem like a female. That's all. Any day of the week, you will see me in some combination of that attire. The other day, I had a client look at me, a teenage girl. She said, "You look like a hipster librarian." And I was like, that's fucking it. For the end of time, that's all I need. I'm going to be like 80 years old on my porch, and this like group of kids comes by on their bicycle, and they're like, "Look at that old lady in those snarky t-shirts." And I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm in a snarky t-shirt. So, yeah, fashion completely escapes me. This should be a good example of that. When I was graduating from college, my mom, she bought me 3 pantsuits, 2 sizes too big, and an accompanying card that said, well, after 3 relationships, I know you're not a lesbian, so I can buy these for you so you'll have something to wear in your job interviews. Yeah. And so she taught me a lot with her warped sense of feminism, where I was shame eating when we came back from the Now rally. Wow. Yeah, that was my joke. That was it. Fuck you guys, because I think that's hilarious. Go to college. No, I'm just kidding. So another thing that she didn't really teach me, which I learned far, far too late, was a little bit of bikini control down in the area. So I was 22 when I learned that taking care of my bush meant more than wearing gym shorts or awkwardly pulling my swimsuit from one side to the other when I sat on a lounge chair. Seriously. I went to Walmart one day and I found those little bitty razors that they sell that you can use to shape your bikini with, and wow, it just got really quiet. People love jokes about bush shaving. So I took this little razor and I looked at it, and honest to God, I was 22. I had no idea what to do with it. I was just like, do I tease it into some sort of bouffant? Do I use it from the inside out? And what about those like tiny little hairs in the asshole? I'm pretty sure that it would like suck this tiny razor up inside of it. Yes. Thank God for this microphone. I would never have gotten to get on stage and talking about a razor being sucked into my asshole. I am a therapist. Seriously. That is the honest to God truth. And I thought that joke was hilarious. I laughed out loud for like 3 minutes when I thought of it earlier this afternoon. There's this issue that I really think that the ladies should take up, because we don't have enough issues, right? We don't have enough like things to be angry about, but you know, there's something that is a huge gender bias within our biology that I don't think enough people really give a shit about. And you take a look around this room, and you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. We had the coldest winter on record this year, in like I don't know how many years, because I didn't take the time to look it up. But I am really pissed that I can't grow a beard. I've actually coined the phrase beard envy. I think it's hilarious. But, I mean, how many schlubs with beards can hide that last 40 pounds like I can't. I mean, I need more than just an over-the-shoulder selfie to make myself look thinner, please. I mean, if you think about it like evolutionary, I mean, like, women, they have babies, they take care of them. Like, if I had like this is so uncomfortable to think about that literally no man can even laugh at a joke about a woman with a beard because it is so completely unattractive that, and I know this from personal experience because this year my Halloween costume was the slutty Willie Nelson. Honest to God. But, you know, I mean, why can't we have something on our face to keep us warm? I don't understand. But I do think, I mean, biology has screwed women around as long as, I mean, why can't we have this protruding piece of something that people can thump called an Adam's apple? I don't see how, I mean, that would help me every single day, I think. So now that I've ran that new joke into the ground, there was something I saw on Facebook the other day that said this. Now, let me say, people post a lot of dumb shit on Facebook. People that went to college post a lot of dumb shit on Facebook. And this woman posted this. It was from some stupid page where people post shit and pictures and I don't know. But anyway, it said this. It said, fact. So you know you're getting some quality information. It said, fact. People with brown or green eyes are hyper. They love to laugh. They're quiet until you get to know them, but they will be your best friend forever. And that's all it said. But think about that. People with brown or green eyes. That's like 90% of the world's population. So all this is really saying is, fuck you people with blue and hazel eyes. You're not worth a shit, and you don't do anything for us. You're a terrible friend. I need Andrew. So if some of you heard me sing my funny little song at the 311 not too long ago, then congrats, you're going to get to hear it again. And I tried to write another song, and I suck because I have to work too much, and we moved this week. Here we go. Hopefully I remember the words. But thankfully I have this phone right here, so I'll remember them all. I'm sorry, I'm not getting paid for this. Woo! I'm ready. When I was a kid, I knew I was different. Something was a little off in more ways than one. Seemed like a coincidence, my abnormalities. A unibrow, 2 crossed eyes, and 3 sets of baby teeth. Round my 7th birthday, I started asking questions when someone brought 2 meemaws to school grandparents' day. I watched as my only Nana stood beside me nervous, shuffling and pacing, and this is what she said. Your parents are first cousins. Your family tree's a straight line. Despite acting like royalty, they caused you to be legally blind. I wish that I could take it back. Go up and study on Punnett Squares. My family's our first cousins. Your toes are webbed, and that's not fair. The only thing it took to get my mom around the bases was Budweiser and ABBA in the bed of Dad's gray Ford. My dad's blonde rat tail flowing in the wind that chilly fall night was enough with cocaine to help my mom fall in love. Ever since I learned of my parents' close relation, I know that I won't ever commit such an epic fail. Then I won't be responsible for such a grand decision, whether or not to keep my son's vestigial tail. Don't marry your first cousin. Your family tree won't fork much. We need biodiversity. This clubfoot is a real crutch. I wish that I could travel back in time and keep mom and dad from fucking. My parents are first cousins. Guess my third nipple's good for sucking. Your parents are first cousins. Our family tree's a straight line. Despite acting like royalty, they caused me to be legally blind. I wish that I could travel back and keep mom and dad from fucking. My parents are first cousins, and my third nipple's good for sucking. So there we go. How'd I get so lucky? Thank you all. Woo.